Yeah. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes, my guy Harper US, man, get with me, man. You won the pick 'em last week, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep encouraging everybody to make sure you get your picks in before Monday night kickoff. You know what I'm saying? When the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Seattle Seahawks. Could be our date with destiny, man. I want to call that game our date with destiny. Because if you go in there and win that game against Seattle Monday night primetime, if Carson Wentz play like we all know he could play, you know what I'm saying, or we all want him to play like, you know what I'm saying, he immediately turns the conversation around, man. Winning cures everything in the National Football League. Shout out to Eric Allen, man. Look like he got a good chance of being in the Hall of Fame, man. Some good news coming out of Eagles Nation, man. One of the prolific defensive backs that we had past years, you know what I'm saying, was really a threat league-wide, and he deserves his shake. You know what I'm saying? I know you might be confused by the title of this video, but I'm going to give you my reasoning why. The title of the video: the Philadelphia Eagles need to trade Carson Wentz. Now, you're going to be confused. Now, I hope that you decided to watch the video before you thumbs up or thumbs down or gave your judgment on the title. I'm telling you why I think the Philadelphia Eagles need to trade Carson Wentz. The Philadelphia Eagles need to trade Carson Wentz so we can succeed. It's as simple as that. This organization... Now listen, before I get into this is not an excuse for Carson Wentz's play. This is just the facts. This is just the reality. We can't skip past reality. A lot of people inbox me and DM me on the regular. Is it time to bench Carson Wentz? Is it time to do this? Is it time to do that? If you're going to bench Carson Wentz, in my opinion, it got to be to save his career. It ain't because Hurts can get anything done better than him. It's to save his career. You're talking about the quarterback who sacked the most in the National Football League. You're talking about the quarterback who's played with the most offensive line combinations. You know what I mean? Come on. Than any other starting quarterback in the National Football League. You're talking about the quarterback who's probably dealt with the most pre-snap penalties, always starting behind the chains. You're talking about a quarterback whose coach refuses to use the strong suit of the offense, which is running the ball. You're talking about a quarterback who has had absolutely everything is against him. Injuries on the offense, coaching is against him. Everything is against this man. So, you know what I mean? I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles, if the Philadelphia Eagles were to part ways with Carson Wentz, then a monster would be unleashed upon the rest of the NFL. Seriously. Because every other team has better play calling. I think the Jets play calling better than ours. They just don't have the talent. That's how bad I think our offensive play calling is. And it speaks for itself. We averaged 5 yards in the first half this season. The season almost over. 5-6 games left? Season almost over. You know what I mean? You can't make this up. We that bad on the offensive side of the ball. And I'm glad to see that, reports are coming out that, Jeffrey Lurie is, looking to make some changes because he needs to, man. This is 2 years in a row of a stagnant, stale offense with a quarterback that you paid already. Put the stuff around him. Help solve these issues. Period. And what you're seeing from this situation, that is Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman's name is popping up a lot. It's been popping up all day on my phone about, just botched draft moves. You know what I'm saying? Now you're seeing big reports that nobody wanted Jalen Hurts. Nobody wanted Jalen Hurts at all. The scout team heavily advised against it. Howie went in a different direction. They wanted the safety chin, I believe. Howie went into a different direction. You're starting to see reports of just how bad this team is from top to bottom. And a lot of it doesn't have nothing to do with the play of the players on the field this year. It don't. What you in a sense, when you're looking at the Philadelphia Eagles right now, what you're looking at is you're looking at a gaggle of players who were brought in, a lot of them to have a big role for cheap. They were brought in towards the tail end of their career, and who are taking valuable spots away from guys who are young and hungry on rookie deals. Let me paint a picture for you guys. If If I'm the GM, for instance, the Philadelphia Eagles have DK Metcalf and Justin Jefferson this year, both on rookie deals with a quarterback already locked up. Instead, the Seattle Seahawks got DK Metcalf and a quarterback already locked up on a rookie deal. You see what I'm saying? Countless wide receivers we let go, and we let go. Hollywood Brown. Listen, Andre Dillard in the first round and Jalen Hurts in the second round have crippled this franchise. Period. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Andre Dillard in the first round and Jalen Hurts in the second round have crippled this team. Seriously. And Davion Taylor is looking the same way as well. It's just certain things you just don't do. You go out there, and sometimes it's worth getting the best available player. You got to do that sometimes. Nobody's going to fault you for that. I'd rather get the 5-star recruit and he turns out to be a bust than taking a chance on somebody who's a bust. And let me throw Arcega-Whiteside in there too. Dillard, Arcega-Whiteside, Jalen Hurts. Some crazy moves, man. When you look at the list of things that we could have done and that we should have done, it's astounding. It's astounding. So there's a smear campaign going on, right? There's a smear campaign happening right before our eyes. You're starting to see these reports arise about Howie Roseman and his bad draft selections towards the end of the season. Listen, I'm going to be blunt. I believe this is Howie Roseman last year. It's Howie Roseman's last year. These reports of scouts wanting one player and Howie going a different direction, that's inside information. Inside information. They're beginning to point the finger. The finger was Carson Wentz took a beating the first half of the season with the media, rightfully so in most cases. But let's really think about this. The offensive line shuffled around a lot. Wide receivers constantly not healthy. Let's really think about this. When Deshaun Jackson is on the field, Carson Wentz is like a different player. He got somebody who can gain separation, somebody who can run certain routes to a T. Doug Peterson, Howie Roseman, and a lot of these guys are the root problem and the root cause for what we're looking at. The root problem and the root cause for what we're looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, look. At the end of the day, Howie Roseman let the franchise down. Carson Wentz's bad season that he's having is being magnified by a compilation of a lot of things. By a lot of things. I'm telling you. And these guys that we missed on draft night, I believe our coaching is so bad. And this might come off this might seem like a contradiction. But I still believe we would be bad if we had a DK Metcalf. No, I think DK Metcalf makes a difference. I don't care. I think he makes a difference. I don't think Justin Jefferson would be as good as he is with our play calling and our situational and the situations we put ourselves in as a football team. That would stunt the growth and hinder anything. It would hinder anything. The Philadelphia Eagles need to retool that front office in a major way. Get some coaches in there now. I'm not mad at Marquand Manuel, Aaron Moorhead. Even Jim Schwartz, to an extent, is having a pretty decent season. This offense has let the team down. Let me know what you think in the comments.